Hey, it's David from the Redneck Garage. Today is the day that I'm going to take a look at the vehicle in the good sunlight. It's about 35 degrees, no snow. There's places in Canada where people cry about being cold, but not me. This is Tennessee, and it's a beautiful day this morning. It's supposed to get up in the 50s. We're going to look at the Corolla today, the 2005 Corolla I bought on Craigslist for $1,000. And the first thing that I'm going to do is go through and I'm going to do a walk around and kind of determine what parts do I absolutely have to have. There's no way they can be salvaged. There's nothing you can do with them. And get those on the way, because you can typically figure it's going to be a couple weeks before you can even get those in. So let's do that. Let's take a walk around in the car and kind of get an idea of what needs to be replaced and what condition it's all in. All right, here we go. This is the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is the Toyota Corolla that I bought, a 2005 model. Get some before pictures. You can tell that I was talking to the kid that what happened is he smashed the into a guardrail on the front end, and evidently the rear quarter had already been hit at some point. So you can tell that the front end is pretty well hit hard. Although the radiator and the condenser are still intact and they're not damaged. Maybe a little tweaked, but not. They still work. I checked the air conditioner and it actually still works. Windshield washer, you see that that's smashed. I'm going to have to get another one of those. That's minor stuff. It's always going to look worse before you start taking the piece parts off. You can see that this valance is broken. So I got to get another little piece of valance piece here. And you can tell that the hood hinges are crunched. As far as here goes, the hood hinges are bent up, so ordered some of those. This is fender. So once we get the old fender off and all this other crap off, we can kind of determine where we need to take a porta power and start pushing that out and pulling. The tires a little bit low, not a lot of tread on them. That may be why he hydroplaned and hit. So of course that fender's totally toast. This door doesn't look too bad. Look at the door, and it's not bad. That door looks like it's in pretty good shape. But here you can see where this rear quarter panel was pretty well smashed up, and we'll see what it takes to repair that. Now you got to remember, this is going to be a teenager's car, so you know I have to determine how much I want to do and to make it perfect, which this will not be perfect. So a lot of times you can take a porta power and push from the other side and push a lot of this out, and then we'll see where we go from there with that. Trunk lid's good. There's no damage to it really. Rear bumper cover gone. You can see where it got ripped. Must have taken a hit right up here on this back, on that bottom corner. It's a Corolla S. Driver's side is not that bad. I noticed that this door had a couple of scrapes in it, and the rear quarter you got a couple dings and dents in the back, which I probably will repair and just blend it in right here at the top. Top looks like it needs paint. Looks like it's faded out on the top. Can't tell from the water, but it's got a sunroof. Cheapy wheel covers. Insides are really clean. I mean, if you look at it, the seats are in really good shape. Carpet's not bad. I ordered another button for this. This is your airbag. You can actually take this off, take this out, put a new button in, and that'll change the whole look of that front steering wheel, because it looked kind of janky like that. The interior part of this car is really the best. It's in really nice shape as far as interior goes. So everything's going to be pretty much concentrated on the outside. And the first thing that I'll do after cleaning my garage out is to start taking off the broken pieces. The hood hinges, the grill, the bumper cover, headlamp assembly, and this fender, and we'll go from there to see how badly and how much is damaged. It usually starts looking a lot better after you start taking the pieces off. So there's my 2005 Toyota Corolla that we're going to be rebuilding. This is the next project here on the Redneck Garage, and hopefully it's going to be a good little driver for my middle son. That rear quarter panel looks like it's going to be a pain though. It absolutely will be. So we're going to have to That rear quarter panel doesn't look very fun. So we'll see how bad that is to straighten out. So we're going on from there. So last night I started checking for parts on eBay, and I bought a airbag steering wheel round emblem because it was all jacked up. I bought 2 remote controls. I bought a grill. I bought a hood. I bought front bumper, fender, rear bumper, and hood hinges. Fog lights, they got smashed in the front, and headlamps. A grill emblem badge, and that's about it for the thing. But all in all, I spent about $500 on all these parts, right? A grill, a hood, bumper covers for the front and the back, the fender. The hood hinges were kind of janky, so got rid of those. Got those for $500, all those parts, and that's shipped. And I've got a notification that most of these items have already been shipped out. You can expect, a week or two to come in, but holy moly, you can't beat the prices on this stuff. For instance, let's just take an instance at the hood, right? Here's a hood that fits the S model, which is what mine is, for $94.10 shipped. That's with free shipping. How do they sell them so cheap? I have no idea. Now, of course, this isn't the same quality as, of course, the factory unit, but for $94, you can sure slap some paint on it, and it looks just like the factory one. So I'll be happy with that. The front bumper was $81. Super cool. Everything for the front bumper. Got a rear bumper. This front fender probably is about as thick as some of the saran wrap or aluminum foil you found in your kitchen. However, it has the it has the same contours and the shape as the original factory one, and it'll fit on there just fine, especially for a teenager's car. So $500, I got all the body pieces coming to my front door. I don't have to go find them. So I think that eBay is certainly a viable option for you to find replacement body panels for your vehicle, as long as you don't have some weird kind of thing. This is a shot from TCP Global's website. This is their auto color library. You can actually go in and pull up by year, the make and model, and it'll pull up the actual color charts, right? And the color that this vehicle had was a 209. If you can see it right here, it's a 209, and it's a black mica here, or black pearl metallic or something like that. It's very dark with a little bit of pearl and metallic in it. So I ordered a gallon of it from TCP Global, and that was probably going to be the most expensive part of the paint job. It was $250 with a gallon of quick thinner. So I could have gotten a quart, but I went ahead and bought a full gallon because, I'm going to probably paint more on the car than I originally planned once I start determining what it is. But TCP Global does have a pretty easy way to order your stuff. They're not always the most least expensive on things such as primers and body stuff. You can buy that usually somewhere cheaper, but the paint I found is really good quality and shoots on very nice. Okay, so after about 15 minutes I was able to get the old fender off. It didn't take much, and it's starting to look better already. So this kind of gives me an idea of where I need to go and how far it needs to be pushed out. It would be helpful to have the new headlight for fitment and the new hood to fit it on there, but I can start pulling this piece out. You can kind of tell right in here, right there is where it's pushed in the most. Okay, so I can start pulling this piece out, and once we get that straightened out, then we're well on our way to be able to be putting the front end back together. Awesome. Alright, so that's going to be it for today. I got to go to work and make some car keys and do some other stuff, which is how I get paid for a living. That's awesome. Got a couple things to order. I'm going to try to get those put on the way. And I may run to pull apart and see if there's any pieces up there that might be worthy of, like that rear valance piece. A lot of times something like that might be easier than ordering on eBay. I'll double check that. But anyway, made a good progress today in just about an hour of getting started on the Toyota restoration. I'm David from Redneck Garage. Keep turning wrenches!